Hello there, this is Chris Wilkie with Hosky Consulting, and welcome to day number 5. I will get this eventually. I am coming to you way early tonight. There is supposed to be a winter storm, and the last thing I want to do is not be able to get this up because of a power outage. And it's been a fun few hours for me. We've had set off the fire alarm here by some nasty pans in the oven, and we've also started to snow slash rain slash, if I look out the window right now, my car is covered in ice. So I want to get this done and to you all so you can enjoy it on this wonderful blizzardy night, or whatever we want to call it. So today my marketing tip is about Hallmark events. And I'm not talking like the Hallmark channel. I'm talking about your signature event in the year. And a lot of companies have one of these. I know when I worked at Remax, they had their Day of Distinction, and they had another one in March that I wasn't around for, so I don't really know exactly what it was. But they had these two events that everyone looked forward to throughout the entire year. You see this a lot in a lot of different areas. So like craft breweries, which is why I'm doing these beers, they have different events throughout town. You have, let's see, what else is there? There's a bunch of other ones. Borshoff, which is a marketing agency, I just saw online today, they're doing a $1,000 giveaway for Christmas card design to a charity of your choice. So there's a lot of different events, and if you know when these events are happening, people can look forward to them throughout the year. When I'm a member of an Elks group, Elks Lodge, back in Newcastle, and I always look forward to their 2 golf outings throughout the year. I will actually plan my schedule around those 2 golf outings. So my marketing tip for you is create a signature event for you. This may be an event you're already doing, or this may be an event that may pop up in your head, or you may need to brainstorm about new ideas. But to come up with an event and then advertise it as like the event of the year. Really hype it up on social media, your website, all other marketing materials, and do that. Hold on, my face is looking really bad with that light. Not much better. But really do this and make sure that you promote this event as the one event of the year to look forward to for your company. And if you can do that and define that signature or hallmark event, you'll be able to create buzz about the event each and every year without actually having to do the additional marketing it would take you for a new event each year. So that's the marketing tip for the day. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to email us at hoskyconsulting@gmail.com. We'll be happy to brainstorm with you and give you some ideas on how to create that signature event and how to pull it off flawlessly. The reason I say this is a lot of my experiences in the DJ business. So I run wedding receptions, corporate events, all of that. And I know how much work and effort goes into an event. And if you need any help with that, feel free to give me a shout out and I'd be happy to provide some advice. So the beer for this evening is Bell's Pale Ale. This is brewed up in Michigan. The ABV, or the alcohol by volume, is 5.2%. The description it has on the bottle is a blonde ale made with a delicious blend of pale malts with a distinctive spicy floral aroma and taste. We like it a lot, and you will too. So this is the beer, and as you can tell as we go through the videos, I go through and do a pick 6 at a liquor store. So you'll have some that are in the same or by the same brewery. I try to make sure every single beer I try is different than the ones before, and that I will not repeat beers in the 25 days. So if you have any beer suggestions, feel free to shoot them at me at CA Wilkie on Twitter. CA Wilkie 1, I apologize. You can shoot it to me there, or you can shoot it at Hosky, and I'm always open for some. I'm hoping in the next 3 or 4 days I'm able to try to sample some holiday brews so that I can give you a essence of the season. So, little side story on me. Here is my Lutheran mug. As we go through these 25 days, you're going to learn a lot about me. One thing is I am Lutheran. This is the Lutheran seal. On the back it says, I can't read it, it's in Latin. I have a handle, it says peace be with you. And on the inside it says, and also with you. Any Catholic Lutheran probably know what I'm talking about there. The bottom is the ELCA logo. It's the Evangelical Lutheran Church of America. That's their slogan as well. And then on the inside, I'm not sure if we can see it. Let's see if we can. Year 1572 and 3 lines. So, as I open this beer, let me tell you a story about Martin Luther. And beer drinking in the Lutheran Church, since they are from Germany, is quite accepted, and that's something we bond over. That coffee, we love it. So back in the day, when Martin Luther was around, he is said to be a extreme beer drinker, almost borderline alcoholic. Not quite, but he loved his beer. But in the time of Germany, that was completely normal. Beer was a lot safer than drinking water because of the boiling process you had to do to turn the starch or the grains into sugar to be fermented. So, what he did was, I guess this is an old wise tale or story about it. So, he had a beer glass and he had it etched in there. He had 3 lines. And the first line at the bottom, he said, "This is what a Catholic can drink, can handle in their body." The second line, he had another theological friend, and I don't remember the name right off the top of my head, but he said that guy could drink to the second line. But only Martin Luther could drink to the third line, which is all the way at the top of the glass. So, in honor of this, that's why I have the 3 lines in there. 1517 was the year of the Reformation. The back says, Simul Justus et Pector, I believe. That's really bad Latin, but we're going to give it a try. And that means simultaneously sinner and saint. That is the view of the Lutheran Church, that at all times we are sinners and we are saints. I know this is a little strange bit of information, but I just wanted to give you a little bit more knowledge about me. So let's go ahead and do the beer tasting. Smells a little floral and hoppy, which is something I really like. It's not typical to have this kind of beer towards this time of the year. Typically in the colder months, you will have a stout, porter, really dark beer. These next 4 beers that I have are all IPA style, which are Indian Pale Ales. And I'll go into a little bit about IPAs on the next video since we're already running a little long on this one. Sorry you cannot see inside the glass, but it's got a nice head to it. It's a little white and foamy. And the smell, very floral, a little bit of citrus as well. You always have that spicy flavor when you have these blonde beers. This is a pale ale, so let's give it a try. Oh, that's extremely smooth. So take this. You got a nice malty flavor at the start, but it's a blonde, so it's not going to be like you're drinking a dark coffee. It's like you're drinking a light roast, almost. Yeah, so a light roast coffee. More of that malty, grainy flavor. You have that. You have a taste of a little bit of an orange peel, so think of the little zestiness of that. And the end finish is really nice and smooth. It's a little bit sweeter than like a Blue Moon, but it's actually fantastic. Out of the Bell stuff, I've had a lot of Bells, and I've never actually tried this one. This is extremely good. I would be getting this one again, hands down. So I would give this a 4.5 to 5 stars, especially for a pale ale. If it's on the pale ale scale, this is definitely a 5-star beer. You'll notice as we go along, I have different preferences on beer as well. So if I give you a star rating, don't trust me on that because your beer tasting is completely different than mine. That is just my personal preference. So I hope you all enjoy this lovely, snowy, icy evening in Indiana. And if you're out and somewhere else in the United States or across the world, enjoy whatever kind of weather you're having. And I will see you all tomorrow evening for day 6 of this vlogging series of the 25 beers and marketing tips of Christmas. Have happy holidays, and I will see you all tomorrow.